5ax plus 6by equals 28. 3ax plus 4by equals 18. This is equation 1 and we have equation 2. Let's look at the coefficient. Coefficient of x here is 5a and the coefficient of x here is 3a. So the LCM of 5a and 3a is equal to 15a. So each of the coefficients I have to make as 15a. So my first equation, equation 1, I need to multiply by 3, so it becomes 15a. So I have 5ax plus 6by equals 28, and I'm now going to multiply it by 3 so that the x becomes 15a. So 3 into 5ax is 15ax, 3 into 6 is 18by, and 28 into 3 is 84. I will put this as equation 3. Now if you see on the other side, the equation 2, I'll need to multiply it by 5 because I need to get 15ax. So my equation 2 is 3ax plus 4by equal to 18. And now I'll multiply this equation by 5. So which means I'll have 5 into 3ax is 15ax plus 20by equal to 18 into 5 is 90. And this will be my equation 4. Now both the coefficients here is 15ax and 15ax. The coefficients are equal, hence my equations are ready to be subtracted. So equation 3 minus equation 4. So the equation 3 is 15ax plus 18by equals 84. That is, these are my two equations 3 and 4, and I need to subtract them. So the plus becomes minus, the plus becomes minus, the plus becomes minus here, and on subtracting we see this will cancel out. So here 18by and minus 20by will be minus 2by. 84 minus 90 is minus 6. So the y now will be minus 6 over minus 2b, which is equal to 3 by b. So my y works out as 3 by b. I need to substitute in one of the equations and find the value of x. So I had my y equal to 3 over b. I will substitute it in the equation 5ax plus 6by equal to 28. That was equation 1. Let me go ahead and substitute. So 5ax plus 6by equal to 28. And wherever there is my y, now for the y here, I am going to put this value, 3 by b. And this is equal to 28. So 5ax plus, when I cancel here, the b will cancel out and I'll get 18 equal to 28. So 5ax equal to 28 minus 18. 5ax will be equal to 10. So x will be equal to 10 over 5a. That is 2 over a. So the answer, your x is 2 over a and the y is 3 over b. For the next set, a square x plus b square y equal to c square. This is equation 1. B square x plus a square y equal to d square, equation 2. Let's look up at the coefficient. Coefficient of x is a square, coefficient of x here is b square. So you'll definitely agree my equation 1 I will have to multiply by b square, because in this case the LCM will be, we'll just write down here, LCM of a square and b square equal to a square b square. So the first equation I multiply by b square, which means a square x plus b square y equal to c square, and I'm multiplying it by b square. On multiplying, I will get a square b square x, b square into b square is b4 y, c square into b square is b square c square. I'll put this as equation 3. Now the second equation, my equation 2, remember I have to make the coefficient of x a square b square. So the second equation I need to multiply by a square. So let me write the second equation, which is b square x plus a square y equal to d square, and then I'm multiplying it now by a square. So on multiplying, I will get a square b square x plus a square to a square is a4y, and d square to a square is a square d square. This is equation 4. Now if you look up at the coefficients of x, a square b square here, a square b square here, the coefficients are equal, so my equations are now ready for subtraction. So equation 3 minus equation 4. So I'm going to write here a square b square x plus b4y equal to b square c square, and here I have a square b square x plus a4y equal to a square d square. This was my equation 3, and this is equation 4. Now I go ahead and change the sign, so this is minus, plus becomes minus, and this is minus. My x term will cancel because the coefficients were equal. Now I'm going to take common out. I'll take this y common out. So what I get here will be y, I write here, then I write the coefficient what remains here after taking y common out. Here b4, in the second term minus a4. That is equal to b square c square minus a square d square. So your y will be now equal to b square c square minus a square d square over b4 minus a4. In the earlier part we had equated the x coefficient and we got y. Now it's time to equate the y coefficient. So if you notice here, the y is b square, here the coefficient of y is a square. So I will take LCM of b square and a square, which is equal to a square b square. So my first equation, this I put equation 1, this is equation 2. My first equation 1 I will multiply by b square, and the equation 2 I'll multiply by a square. This is my equation 1, and I'm going to go ahead and multiply it by b square. On multiplying, I'll get a square b square. You see here I made a mistake. I need to multiply this by a square, because it's already b square is already there. I need to multiply this by a square and the equation 2 by b square, because I'm equating for y, I'm not equating for x. So I have a square x plus b square y equal to c square, and I have to multiply this by a square. Remember, I'm equating for y here, for y, and in this case we have b square x plus a square y equal to d square, and I'm now multiplying this by b square. So I'm multiplying here, a square to a square will be a 4x plus a square b square y equal to a square c square. B square multiplied by this whole equation will be b 4x plus a square b square y equal to b square d square. I'll name these as equation here 5 and equation 6. Now if you look up at equation 5 and 6, the coefficients of y are equal. This is the coefficient of y, which is a square b square. Here also a square b square. That means my equations are ready for subtraction. So I do equation 5 minus equation 6. So I write down the equations now. A4x plus a square b square y equal to a square c square. This is my equation 5. b4x plus a square b square y equal to b square d square. This is equation 6. I go ahead and subtract. Minus plus becomes minus, plus becomes minus. Now here I'm cancelling for y because I equated for y, and here I need to take my x common out. Both are x terms, so I will take x common out. What remains here is a4 minus b4 equal to, this is a square c square minus b square d square. So your x here will now be, your x will be a square c square minus b square d square over a4 minus b4. Now for the next set of equations, first let me write the equations properly. In the meaning, let me open the bracket first. So I have here 2ax, 2 multiplied by this becomes 2by, and I'll take the non-x and y terms on the other side. So minus a minus 4b, and I'll name this as my equation 1. Similarly here I'm going to open the bracket. So 2 will become 2bx, 2ay, and I'll take the b, both the terms on the other side. So that becomes equal to plus b on the other side, minus b, minus 4a goes on the other side, plus 4a, and I'll name this as equation 2. So here I put the x and y terms on one side. These are the x and y terms on one side, the non-x and y terms on the other side. Here the x and y terms on one side, and the terms that don't have x and y on the other side. Now let's examine our x coefficient, 2a and here 2b. So LCM of 2a and 2b is nothing but 2ab. So I have to make x 2ab and both the x coefficients 2ab. So my equation 1, I will have to multiply it by b, and my equation 2, I'll have to multiply it by a. So this was my equation 1, and I had to multiply it by b. So multiplying on b, I'll get 2abx minus 2b square y. B into minus a is minus ab, and this is minus 4b square. I'll put this as equation 3. So this is my equation 3. I do the same thing out here. I'll take the equation 2bx, that is my equation 2, minus b plus 4a, and now I'm going to multiply this by a. Now multiplying by a into 2bx will be 2abx plus 2a square y equal to minus ab minus plus 4a square. This is my equation 4. Let me check up my equations. The x coefficient here is 2ab, here the x coefficient is 2ab. So my equations are ready for subtraction. So equation 3 minus equation 4. So let me write out the equations. So here is my equation 3 and this is equation 4. And since the coefficients are same, of x is ready for subtraction. So the plus becomes minus, the plus here becomes minus, the minus becomes plus, the plus becomes minus. I cancel this out. Here I take, remember this is y and y. So I will take y common out. Once I take y common out, the coefficients I write inside. The first will 2b square, and in the second term minus 2a square equal to, here again minus ab plus ab will cancel out, and what remains is minus 4b square minus 4a square. So the y now becomes equal to, so this is where we are left out. So we have now y will be equal to minus 4b square minus 4a square over, I take 2b square minus 2a square will come down. Now on the top I can take minus 4 common out. So what remains inside is b square plus a square. And in the denominator I can take minus 2 common out. So b square plus a square. A square b square, a square b square will cut out, and you have y equal to minus 4 over minus 2, y equal to 2. Now to find the value of x, let me substitute the value of y equal to 2 in any one of the equations. I put y equal to 2 in, say we take the first equation. Our first equation was 2ax minus by plus a plus 4b equals 0. So wherever there is y, I will put 2. Open the bracket, 2ax minus 2by plus a plus 4b equals 0. 2ax minus 2. Now for this y here, for this I'll write the b out here. Now for this y I am going to put 2 because I know y is equal to 2, and plus a plus 4b equals 0. 2ax minus 2b into 2 is minus 4b plus a plus 4b equals to 0. Now if you notice here, I can cancel out plus 4b minus 4b will cancel out. So I get 2ax plus a equal to 0. So 2ax equal to minus a. So x equal to minus a over 2a. So my x will be equal to minus 1 by 2. We saw my x was minus 1 by 2 and the y was equal to 2. So here's my second set of equations. Let's just open the bracket first. So 6 into ax is 6ax, 6 into by is 6by equal to 3a plus 2b. Here also let me open the bracket, 6bx minus 6ay equal to 3b minus 2a. So this is equation 1, and here I have equation 2. Let us examine the coefficients. So examining the coefficient of x, here is 6a, here is 6b. So LCM of 6a and 6b is 6ab. So each of the coefficients I have to make 6ab. So the first equation 1, there's already 6a, so I need to multiply it by b. And the second equation 2, there's already 6b, so I need to multiply by a. So I'll take up my first equation, that is 6ax. This is my first equation, and I need to multiply this equation by b. And now let's go ahead and take the second equation. And this second equation, I am now going to multiply it by a. Let's open the bracket. b into 6ax is 6abx. b into 6b is 6b square a. 3a into b is 3ab. 2b into b is b square. I'll call this equation 3. Now let me multiply a into 6bx is 6abx. a into 6ay, 6a square y. a into 3b, 3ab. a into 2a, 2a square. And this is equation 4. Now look up at the coefficient of x. 6ab, 6ab. These are ready for subtractions. So equation 3 minus equation 4. So let me write out the equations now. So I have 6abx plus 6b square y. So this was my equation 3, and here was equation 4. And the coefficients are equal, so they are ready for subtraction. So plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus. Here the x terms will cancel because the coefficients are equal. Now when it comes to the y terms, this is the y term and here is the y term. So I take the y term common out. What will remain inside is 6b square plus 6a square equal to plus 3ab minus 3ab will cancel out, and here I'll have 2b square. Here the minus becomes plus. I made a mistake here. So this should be now plus 2a square. So this is what we've got. So to find my y, I take 6b square, 6a square on the other side. So they will come down here, 6b square plus 6a square. So the y will be equal to 2 common out on the numerator, b square plus a square, and in the denominator 6 common out, so I get b square plus a square. So b square a square, b square a square will cancel out, so I have y equal to 2 by 6 equal to 1 by 3. Now to find the value of x, put y equal to 1 by 3 in any of your equations. Maybe we'll go ahead and put it in equation 1. So here is my equation 1. Let's go ahead and substitute 6ax plus 6b. Now for the y, this is my y, which I'm going to put here 1 by 3 equal to 3a plus 2b. And now I cancel this out. Becomes 2. So I have 6ax plus 2b equal to 3a plus 2b. Now there's 2b on either side, so I cancel out the 2b. So I get 6ax equal to 3a. I need to find the value of x. So x equal to 3a over 6a. So x equal to 1 by 2. So my answer, y 1 by 3, x equal to 1 by 2.